evening, ladies and gents. It's your host Shane Guilford, and you've joined us for the 13th and final round of the B8 Championship for 2022 here at Entertainment Park, courtesy of Racecentre. Where it's quite a sad event. We're excited to be at Adelaide, but does mark the final round of the series. So, yeah, we're looking into a bleak Christmas without our B8s. We'll get underway. We're currently in the qualifier session. Before we get into the formalities, I'll just bring up the seats and standings so you guys at home know where everybody stands leading into the final round. And on screen, our championship leader, and I'm sure he's going to be locking in the championship after this round, and that's Craig Broadbent from Racetech Steel. He's been a stellar driver all year long, very solid at the front, the guy to beat, and Wally is showing us why, as he's currently on top of the pops at the moment. It's in P2 on track. He's out on track at the moment. He's currently further down the field and in P5, so he will be locking in P2 as well for the championship. Daniel Capasano's not with us tonight, so he'll keep third, as Harrison Tebb has also missed out on tonight's race. Charging up the field from all year long has been Matt Collins. He's probably going to lock in P5, but he's got Chris McClellan and David Baker wanting to cash out. As you can see, there's not many points in it, so Baker's looking to improve on Matt Collins for the round win, hopefully, and to jump up into P5 ahead of Chris McClellan and Matt Collins. So keep an eye out on those two. Chris is quite sick at the moment, so he can't join us tonight. David Baker. Bradley Martin's with us as well. Team Navy, he's in the Blumerville, and he's finishing the championship in P8. Brad Mays in P9, and Justin Rice from Service Australia will be in P10. Let's go to the quali. Even though we can't see the timings at the moment, it looks like a bit of a glitch. We can definitely show you on the screen the drivers. Go through the field now. It's Gabriel Nunes just getting into the wall. Qualifying's quite strict. Christian Pond in the Castrol livery for Jack Perkins, Larry Perkins livery. Currently P15, unable to set a lap time at the moment. We do have about a couple of minutes to go in quali. About a minute and a half, so we'll just go through the rest of the field. Brad Mays is coming through turn 1. The track limits are set to strict this round because turn 1 we don't want any cutting the course. So through the race, we're doing their best to get through the first chicane. First lap obviously is going to be a bit of a mess, but hopefully throughout the race they'll settle in to a good rhythm. Now we're going through the drivers. I have lost my on-screen display. I can't see who's who at the moment. So hopefully when we flip to the first race, we'll get all that back. So that gives us some idea. Scott Black up in the... There he is there. Scott Black is in P1. That's Marty Porter in the old Benson Hedges Jordan 1997 livery. If you're an old if you're an old F1 fan, you'll recognise that livery there. He's in the Holden ZB for the final round, hoping to make more rounds next year. Scott Black again. That's Brad Martin. 5 seconds to go to the end of quali. That is the end of quali. Now we'll go to a commercial break. I dare say I've got to reset the server. So go to a commercial break, reset the server, get the boys in ready for race one. We've got about 18 drivers in the field tonight, so one of our biggest turn-ups. So it's great news for us. So we hope they continue to join next year. So that's the end of quali. I wish I could bring you up the results, but I can definitely tell you Matt Collins has pinched P1 from Craig Broadbent. In P2, Alex Kittis taking out P3, Justin Bryce, James Spotto in P5, Alpa Aksu in 6, Bradley Martin's just moved up into P6. Scott Flack in the 7, Marty Porter up in the 8, David Baker, not where he wants to be right now, he's in P9, Bill Cosmo in 10, Josh Just slides into P11 ahead of Stephen O'Brien, Brad Mays, Christian Con, Gabriel Nunez and Shannon Barnes rounds out your top 15. Just had a couple of drivers drop out. So we'll just fix up this issue, guys. Please bear with us and we'll be back after these commercials.
There is nothing like the mountain, the speed, the history, and most importantly, the sound. It's part of the Bathurst 1000, and now it's part of your whiskey too. Aged to perfection with the sweet sounds of a roaring V8 pumping through each O barrel. Like a perfect lap of the mountain, each sip will leave you wanting more. For the second year, Ned Australian Whiskey brings you the 2022 limited edition Sounds of Bathurst Whiskey. And this year, Ned have taken it up a gear. The boldest drink for the greatest race in Australia.
Attention grid, all non-essential personnel leave the grid now.
Entertainment Park has so much to it.
And we are proud to announce that we have joined forces with this incredible place. They've got simulation cars.
You can choose your own car like a Formula One.
Or V8 supercars, and you can choose your own track. I love the mountain. I'm king of the mountain. Not Mount Jewett, Mount Panorama.
Plus, there's an incredible go-kart track. No fumes, no smell.
And it's got a booster button too.
These booster buttons, unlike a video game, they're real. I'll catch you. Beat your fastest lap. Challenge your friends.
Have a feed at the cafe with an unbelievable menu. What? Dessert, coffee, and of course, a fully licensed bar.
10-pin bowling, video games, skills testers, laughs, play area, chill out areas and lounges, DJs and fun music.
It's safe, friendly, and plenty of parking. But some people drive to the city for that.
That's stupid.
Book now at entertainmentpark.com.au. Not just for kids.
Non-essential personnel leave the grid now.
Okay, welcome back, ladies and gents. We're ready for race 1. 11 laps. And quickly bring the grid up if I can. Not sure it's going to show me the right results, but let's see. So we won't do that. Starting order. Okay, Matt Collins, Craig Corbin on front row with Alex Gidders, Justin Price. About to get into the race, so we'll go live on track now. Race 1, round 13. And this is the grid, 18 drivers. Here we go, good luck everyone. Craig Corbin definitely gets a jump on Matt Collins, and here comes Justin Price about to take the inside. They all get through, they have to cut the corner, but that's okay. Still hit by big accident right behind there. David Baker involved there, looks like James Spoto as well. Josh Just gets cleaned up with Gabriel Nunes, the David Baker, Christian Finder looks like as well. Shannon Barnes got caught up in that, but he's up in a P10 now. Troy and the Courtney cars got through pretty scathed as he started from the back of the grid. Up the front, Craig Broadbent, Matt Collins and Justin Price. So trying to hold on to P2. He knows Craig Broadbent's just in front, but he's really got to look in the rear of the rear vision mirror there, because he's got Justin Price from Service Australia just getting on the grass there, almost losing it. He had to brake late, as you can see, almost getting up the back of Matt Collins there, but it's Alex Gidders, Scott Black moving up the spot as well. No, holding P5, Muddy Porter, Benson Hedges, Jordan F1 livery. He's comfortable in P6 at the moment, moving up a couple of places. And, as they settle through, it's Brad Mays, Alpha Axu, Charlie Martin still in P9, Shannon Barnes through all that, letting a driver through. So Shannon Barnes is not working there for them. David Baker trying to recover as hard as he can. P11 I can hear. Brad Mays, it looks like, went straight through. Now there's a train of cars right behind him. Back in the P13, that's not where he wants to be. He's usually up in the P6 with Brad Martin. As the front of the field's starting to stretch out now. Brad Martin just squeezed through nice and easy, not even close to the wall there. He's chasing down Alpha Axu in the Holden. That's the Chas Foster online livery. A lot of action going on. We're trying to bring it all to you as Shannon Barnes is chasing down David Baker. P10 now, or is that Baker getting P10 away from Shannon Barnes? Is now chasing Phil Cosmo just ahead in the Shell Helix cars. Craig Broadbent has got Matt Collins right up behind. Watch him. Puts pressure on the championship leader. Only lap 3 at the moment. Craig Broadbent not really stretching this one away as Matt Collins has got up the front. Maybe Broadbent made a little mistake allowing Collins to get up behind. Although Justin Price has fallen off the back a little bit. rest of the Holdens, the 2 Forts are stretching away, and in the background you can see the Shell and Scott Flack P4 and 5. They come under the heavy braking into the hairpin. Broadbent getting through a bit better there on the exit. The Collins still keeping him honest there, taking the tighter line. Unpack. We'll try and bring it all to you as the positions change. That looks like Marty Porter's moved up into P6. We've done Matt Collins posting a 1:18.229. You can see he definitely gained on the race leader there. Craig Broadbent, the gap now just under half a second. Porter just going wide there. He'll pop a limit warning there. I was just trying to look at his screen. He's actually racing with us from here at the Entertainment Park here in Bankstown. David Baker moving up into P9 now, gaining a few places after that incident on the first couple of corners. Starting to get in the rhythm and he's moving up. James Spoto, Brad Mays coming up the inside of Josh Just in the slot car racing entry. SCR team. Well, this is a great little battle here. This is P12, ladies and gents. It's James Spoto up in P11, Josh Just, Brad Mays, Christian Pond coming up into the fold now, and just further back it's Gabriel Nunez and Stephen O'Brien in the SCG car. Like just scrapes the wall on the exit of the turn there. Oh, Christian Pond's just lit it up and spun it. Once again, that's the second time this race. Looks like he's on the hard tyre as well, so he must be struggling on that comp now. Back up front, it's Matt Collins getting the job done on Craig Broadbent. We'll see if he can make the tyres last till the end of the race. We're only in lap 5 of 11. We've finally got racing underway. Race 1 of 3 tonight. I have to shorten the last one to make time. It's Kiddes and Flack, they're up the back now. Flack trying to chase down Kiddes in P4. You see Flack in the rear vision mirror of Kiddes there in the number 12. Sure where they are, but they're coming round onto the main straight. Little King, really tricky there. You can't push too much speed or you'll end up washing off in the grass like we just saw Kiddes do, and you can't actually get on the brakes until you clear all 4 tyres back on the black stuff. But he manages to get the job done and make a little stretch. So we go through the field. Porter and Aksu, all Porter up on the roof there. Just squandered P6 and he's fallen back into P10 there. So Brad Martin, and here we go, Brad Martin and David Baker now battling it out for P8. Baker's on a charge. Got to chase Collins, who's up the front now, stretching away from Craig Broadbent. Just overshooting the hairpin there, and has he got the job back, or is he going to give it back to Broadbent? Or they're going to touch here soon and someone's going to be crying. Let's say hold position, Broadbent just backs off a little bit. Justin Price doing all he can in the Holden ZB last meet that we'll be using the Holden ZBs, which is quite sad again. Last race of the year and last one ever, end of an era for Holden ZB. It's Justin Price trying to do all he can to bring that Holden ZB further up to the front. We've got Kiddes behind, keeping Black at bay. Our Alpha Axe to go further back on his own, but it won't be for long because Bradley Martin and David Baker swapping positions, trying to get back P6 from Alpha. Further back, Bill Cosmo in P9, James Spoto back up into P10. He's got Marty Porter up the inside. Oh, they both get through cleanly there. Here comes Josh Just. Got caught up in that earlier incident, almost spinning out there, but he's held on to it. Brad May's falling back now after overshooting that off ramp. Had to come back onto the field and gave up a lot of position. Gabriel Nunez fighting off Christian Conn. Will Conn get up on the inside here? Oh, he's gone in hot. And Nunez will get the undercut, but Conn's done a great job to get the job done and keep position, staying off the curves and gaining a little bit of time there on Gabriel Nunez. Stephen O'Brien falling further back in the second of the slot car entries. And we've got Shannon Barnes back in the pits. So back up front, Matt Collins, Craig Broadbent, still the gap is visual, but it's saying 1.2. Broadbent just making another mistake there. Collins on an absolute fire, holding firm. Still what he can to just keep that lead ahead now, out to 2 seconds with 3 laps to go. Looks like Justin Rice is quite comfortable in P3 in the car 333, so definitely that's his number for tonight. Roll the dice on the threes. And that's Justin Rice as he just scrapes through beautifully through the exit of turn there. Scott Black looks like he's gotten rid of Alex Kiddis as he's broken the toe and moved comfortably into P4 with Kiddis in P5 now. Alpha is in P6, soon under threat from Martin and Baker, but not too sure if there's enough laps in the race to job done. Baker's going to want to get past Martin pretty soon for Team Navy. The blue car, oh, that Racecentre Ford Mustang is absolutely planted, as you can see on the exit there. Just hits the grass, heavy on the brakes, overshoot, be able to come in, really burning up those fronts there, just trying to get the car to turn. Thankfully it's a short race. He won't be able to, Again, it's Matt Collins, first thing of Craig Broadbent, P2. Two laps to go, Marty Porter's struggling, but he's holding P11, just dropped another position, maybe 2 more positions. Under threat from Josh Just in the car race. Or just slips, overshoots and hits the wall there. Josh will fall back into P13 as Brad Mays and Marty Porter stretch away. Practicing all week for this and it's well deserved. He's got 2 laps to go and hopefully he'll get a very important win ahead of the championship leader at the moment in P1. Matt Collins holding P5 for the number, holding P1 in the number 5 ahead of Craig Broadbent. You can see the gap stretching out to 3 seconds. That's a massive gap now. Down in P5, it's Alpha who's got quite comfortable there. So the top 5 quite comfortable in their positions. The closest gap, as we just cut to Alpha, just losing it there. And he's lost 1 position, but he's got the other 2. Where's Martin? Well, Martin must have had an incident as well because Baker's up into P6 now. Trying to run away with it. That's an awesome effort from him. Quite a strong, determined effort from David Baker. We'll see if we've got him on driver cam here. That's David Baker on screen trying to get through the field. We just saw Troy overshoot there, getting in the way of Bradley Martin, trying to come through. So David Baker coming around the final stretch. 1 lap to go over on the final lap of the race. Go back to Matt Collins at the front with a sizable lead ahead of Craig Crawford. There's nothing much you can do. Got a few battles down below. We've got, oh, here we go, 4 cars for P10. That's Bill Cosme in front. Josh just going wide. Oh, he's cooked it again, just hitting that wall. Unfortunately, in Cosmo Porter coming through in the last lap. See how that one unfolds. That's someone's hit the wall there. Looks like I think that was Stephen O'Brien in the second of the slot car racing cars. But Matt Collins coming round final turn. Take race 1. Congratulations to this boy. He's been fighting hard. And he gets the job done ahead of Craig Broadbent in second, P2. Justin Bryce crossing the line for P3. Here comes Scott Flack in the mellow yellow. Great fight to get up into P4. Ahead of Alex Kiddis there. David Baker from almost the back of the field to come up to take P6 for the Racecentre Ford Mustang entry. Well fought job. Fought hard for that one, so he totally deserves that. This is Alba Axu just ahead of Bradley Martin in P7 and 8. This is James Spoto coming around. Take P9 ahead of Brad Mays. It looks like has got the job done on Marty Porter, but Josh Just moving back up into P11. All car 11. It's Bill Cosmo. And this is a battle. Marty Porter, just job Gabriel, Christian Con, unfortunately stuck behind Gabriel Nunez. So Gabriel did well to hold him out. Stephen O'Brien, Troy in P17 and Shannon Barnes is parked at midway through the race there. So there are your results for race 1. Congratulations to Matt Collins, Craig Broadbent in P2, Justin Bryce takes out P3, Scott Flack in 4, Alex Kiddis, David Baker finishes in P6, great job from him, Alpha Axcu, Bradley Martin brings it home in P8, ahead of James Spotto, Brad Mays having a shocker there. He deserves to be up further there, but I'm sure he'll clean that up for race 2 coming up right after this commercial break. P11 was Josh Just doing a great job getting further up the field ahead of Bill Cosmo, Marty Porter. Gabriel Nunez finishes ahead of Christian Con in P14. Stephen O'Brien in 16 for the slot car racing team, and Troy in P17, and Shannon rounds out the top 18. Okay, I've just recorded the results, so we'll set the grid for race 2. It's going to be 15 laps, and then we'll get into a third race. So stay tuned after these commercials.
There is nothing like the mountain. The speed, the history, and most importantly, the sound. It's part of the Bathurst 1000. And now it's part of your whiskey too. Aged to perfection with the sweet sounds of a roaring V8 pumping through each oak barrel. Like a perfect lap of the mountain, each sip will leave you wanting more. For the second year, Ned Australian Whiskey brings you the 2022 limited edition Sounds of Bathurst Whiskey. And this year, Ned have taken it up a gear. The boldest drink for the greatest race in Australia.
Okay, welcome back. We're ready for race 2. 15 laps. Boys are gridding up now. They've got 1 minute to grid. It's reverse grid from the Salter Park quali. So this is quite interesting. and bottleneck at the front. Usually this brings a lot of incidents, but hopefully not. The boys have been racing with each other all year long, so hopefully we get past this unscathed, but you never know. This is Adelaide. So I've got a full field, 18 cars, as you can see from the back there. Lights are about to go. Here we go, race 2. On the start, Troy gets a better run, but Gabriel gets a better second stage and he'll take the win. We've got cars cutting across there, Christian Con charging up through the field, and it's a massive pile up. Like the boys can't relax and slow down to the corner. We're stuck in field and there's 3 ways trying to get in, 4 even. Another massive pile up. These boys just need to learn and drive and give respect to each other. Josh Justice taking us round. Plenty of yellows on the course here, but James Spotto's got a clear track in front of him. Craig Broadband Championship leaders out in front with MacKenzie right behind him. Alex Kiddis in the middle and Justin Bryce right behind them, so watch this pack evolve as the race goes on. 15 laps. Will the guys need to pit? The track's very demanding on the front right, no, front left furlough, I should say. Not too sure if the boys have chosen hards. We are checking compounds later on. We'll go there now actually. See what Bryce has selected when. I'm not too sure if that's right. Just coming undone from the lead of the race. He's done exactly what he did in race 1. He's just cooked it coming out of that turn too much. No traction control on that car and he's just spun it. And he's slipping down. He's now in 12, falling further back. Still sitting there. Should be able to whip it now. Looks like he's stuck. Sure what's going on there. There he goes. He's whipping around now. That's P17 from the lead of the race, but now it's Craig Broadband. Mac Collins right behind him. On board now with Mac Collins. Just outbraking Craig Broadband into hairpin there. He gets the job done, taking the lead back again after Craig Broadband. Will he stretch away Justin Bryce just at the back of this pack as well? You guys getting muscled out of the race here. Scott Black moving up a couple of positions. What Collins goes the fastest lap the race. Alex Kiddis doing his best to stay with this bunch and he wants to stay in the middle, but we've got Troy out in front already, about to be lapped, but he looks like he's moving aside. No, not yet. Oh, he's just brake check right in front of the leader of the race there, and unfortunately Collins went up the back. And that looks like Broadbent getting caught out by Troy there in the Courtney car. And that brings Brad Martin up into the group as well now in P5. James Spoto settles in P6, Alpha Aksu, P7, Brad Mays further back in P8 at the moment. Stephen O'Brien getting another pack of 5 here, just ahead of Gabriel Nunez in the top 10 at the moment. Scott Black and Christian Con coming up hard to chase these guys now. Beautiful shot there as we see the Perkins tribute livery coming up the inside. We get the job done. Gets back ahead of Scott Black. Everyone just going wide. That's enough for Christian to move up there. Will he get another position? This could be 3 spots in 3 corners, or you don't want to get clipped there, that'll be game over. Collins stood out and read it down the lead ahead of Kiddis and Bryce in top 3, but the battles here in up P10. Looks like Baker's got to do it hard again from the back of the field. Charging through, so he did the job last time. So let's see how he goes currently in P13. Christian looks like he just got the job done to move up into P9 ahead of Stephen O'Brien. Nunes getting up with the inside, but has he overshot it? No, he holds it very well. Really focusing on this race. Gabriel Nunes is doing a great job as they sprint up the back straight. Watch him sweep through the fast corner there. See the speed of the cars. Watch him head towards you. Full speed, that's over 230 kilometres. 5th or 6th gear, depending on what ratio you choose for this round. Got guys on a couple of different gear ratios here. As Colin posts another fastest lap of 1:18.3. Stephen O'Brien just losing a spot there, not getting a good launch, and Baker, here he comes. Baker and Black. He's on the grass again, but just enough to pull up. See a lot of front end braking as the bias is right up the front. Those front rotors are lighting up like a Christmas tree. Christmas is just around the corner. Collins dominating race 2 once again. Craig Broadbent back into 4th. Not his best races so far, but that's okay. I mean, it's a bad thing to say that when he's in P4. A lot of other guys would have had that luxury. Brad Martin still in the mix there. Boys, he just smacks the ball in the background. In P5, James Photos about to come around the corner there. Max who fishing on. Well, Brad May's getting a better job through there, not losing top end speed. He's overshot that on the white compound, that's the soft compound. 10 laps remaining, we're not really seeing any position change. Josh Justin, Marty Porter. This is P15, so like Gabriel Nunes must have had an incident. He's fallen back into the clutches of these guys. Sitting in P13 at the moment, Josh Justin, Slot Car Racing, right behind Marty Porter. These guys were together before and they're back together again. Bill Cosmo, the second of the Shell cars. In P16, Shannon Barnes. Liveries work this time. The Slot Car Racing, which is great to see. Second of the Slot Car Racing cars ahead of Troy, who's parked it unfortunately. Baker up into P11 already from P13 as we saw. Scott Black in front of him. P10, so there's a bit to go and it looks like the field's stretching out a bit. Lap 6 and 15, it's Craig Broadbent, Justin Bryce Hall, the Down Under Series. Closest battle at the moment, and this is for P3. Justin Bryce and Craig Broadbent. Broadbent cutting those chicanes nice and fine there to gain some time on These guys are catching it back at Alex Kiddis in P2, so it could be a 3-way battle for this second spot on the podium. Justin Bryce with Service Australia just ahead of Craig Broadbent for race next deal. That's Collins up in the foreground, just getting through the right hand up. These boys are saying, oh, Broadbent just clipped the inside there, trying to get a better line, but he went too early and it's thrown him to the outside wall. We saw that live. Got Bradley Martin back in P5 at the moment, holding that quite firm. Last race he finished P8, so this better job from Brad Martin where he wants to be. Spotto behind him. P6, then we've got Alpha Axu coming through in the appliances online, Holden ZB. All the viewers and listeners all year long that's been following us. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe and get notifications for when we start off the season next year. It'll be very exciting. Hopefully this year we've been using FBR mod in R Factor 2. FBR is a brilliant group that's been dishing out quality V8 content, and they're already working on the new Camaro and Mustang, so make sure you like and follow those guys on Discord or Facebook, as they'll be soon releasing early next year, I'd say, or before the season next year, the new Camaro and Mustang. So we're excited to driving those for the next season in 2023. Up front is Matt Collins, lap 8 of 15, just over halfway now. Stretch that out to over a 5-second lead ahead of Kiddis. He's about to be defending Price and Broadbent. There it is. He's doing an awesome job, still gapping them a little bit now. Just riding on board. See how cleanly Bryce takes those corners. Coming across the track, heavy braking, getting a nice line for this next turn. I'm sure he's looking right behind Craig Broadbent, the orange machines fell in his mirrors at the moment. See those front rotors just lighting up. They're not getting any chance to cool off other than this straight right here. There's a lot of high-end heavy braking stages just to get the car to turn in. Broadbent just measures that to perfection. Almost loses the mirror in the process, but he does enough to keep on the back of these three. Now a three-way battle. Officially P2, yeah, all within a second of each other. It's Kiddis, Bryce, Broadbent all for P2, while Collins is stretching that lead out to 6.5 seconds. Still in P5, all alone out there. James Spotto just coming around the main straight. Alpha Axu behind him, probably trying to chase him down, so keep an eye on that gap there, see if it comes down throughout the night. Mission Con, better race from him. Last race he finished back down in P15, so a P8 for him would be great for his points for the round. Lap 10 of 15, and we've got a yellow in sector 3 there. Josh Hunt just getting the job done ahead of Gabriel Nunes. Looks like brought out the yellow in the final sector. Marty Porter's been working hard on that livery. Dedication to the Jordan F1 team, 1997. It looks like Broadbent got the job on Bryce for P3, but Kiddis is still out there in P2 at the moment. Now Broadbent's been released from Justin Bryce. You can see slowly catching Phil Cosmo. He's got enough laps in the race. There's 4 laps to go to get the job done to take P2. Just riding the curves there. Can't get much traction now. Not sure what's happening at Baker. Looks like he's stuck there. sure what happened, but he was waiting for something. He moves back down to P12. It's going to ruin his chances of charging up any further in the race. Price just cooks the rears there. Not too sure if they're shot, but here comes Brad Martin going, I'll have a piece of that, mate. If you're going to muck around, I'll take that position from you. Broadbent right on the back of Kiddis now. Let's see if he gets it done in turn 1 or just after, probably turn 4. Get through the first chains there, right in the curves. Fast left-hander. This is where I'll probably get the job done on the inside. We've got a yellow just in front, so they can't overtake on the yellow flag. That's Gabriel Nunes. Struggling back in P15 at the moment. Christian Con also back down in P16. Nunes just going wide so the boys can get through. Happy under the helmet as he was waiting for something. I'm not too sure if he was waiting for a redress that was never coming, but the boys have got to get on with it. Broadbent still trying to get past Geddes in P2. Pricey P3, but Martin's right behind him as well. James Spoto is coming on the back straight, so P6 is quite safe with him at the moment. Scott Flack's a bit further back, so too Stephen O'Brien. That skin's changed mid-race, but anyway, I must be seeing things. Brad Mays currently in P9, just ahead of Marty Porter. Go back to Broadbent and Kiddis. This is it. Here we go. How is Kiddis going to hold off Broadbent? He'll have it through the bend. Broadbent's trying to cover all the mirrors left to right. It looks like Kiddis will come up the inside trying to protect that line, but he'll let Broadbent in. No, he comes across in the braking zone. Takes that line. He broke early, but he had enough control to take the corner. Broadbent's still doing all he can. Collins is out in front by himself. 11-second gap ahead of the field. We just cut to him. Typical commentator's curse, but he's still got enough time to waste after the second race. Kiddis is trying everything he can to protect. Broadbent knows he's got to take it at that hairpin at the end of the back straight. This is the hardest place to overtake. Kiddis doing an absolute awesome job. We've missed Matt Collins take the finish, but it's going to be Kiddis keeping it from Broadbent in P3, Justin Bryce in 4th, Bradley Martin close behind in 5, James Spoto will be crossing the line in P6 it looks like, ahead of Scott Flack. That's James Spoto crossing the line, Scott Flack following him. that's Flack crossing the line in P7. Actually, we're not actually on, we're actually still going, so that's not the end of the race. My apologies. It was lap 15 to 15, but Justin Bryce has just lost a position there as he slips back Matt Collins. Craig Broadbent moving up into P2 now. Alex Kiddis must have made a mistake because he's dropped back into P4. Bradley Martin up into P3, and that's the end of the race, and that is confirmed now. Craig Broadbent coming around. Matt Collins with a 13-second lead ahead of Craig Broadbent. And Bradley Martin, awesome job, probably one of his best races so far. Alex Kiddis will come home in P4. Just ahead of James Spoto, and this is Justin Bryce. And Scott Flack will be P7 after all of this. So Stephen O'Brien crossing the line in P8, great job from him. Brad Mays just getting the job ahead of Marty Porter there. Close one there. And the next one across the line is Bill Cosmo. David Baker, a bit disappointed with that one, lost a lot of time there. Josh Just crossing the line in 13. And Gabriel Nunez 14. So I'll bring up the session results there. So it's Matt Collins, Craig Broadbent, Brad Martin, your podium finishes there. Alex Kiddis, unfortunately, lost a couple of positions on the last lap to bring it home in P4. James Spoto in P5, Justin Bryce 6, Scott Flack in 7, Scott Flack, Stephen O'Brien. Finishes in 8, Brad Mays, Marty Porter. And then we've got Bill Cosmo in 11 ahead of David Baker. Josh Just, Gabriel Nunez in 14. Shannon Barnes. I keep getting Shannon O'Brien and Shannon Barnes mixed up. But Christian Conn finishing 16. Upper Axu in 17, and Troy Therakov rounding out the top 18. Okay, so we've got to sort out round race 3 for you guys. We'll sort the grid and we'll be right back.
Tahir, tell them about Entertainment Park.
Well, this place, it's like, it's...
My favourite place in the world!
The thing about this place is that
It's fun for all ages, no matter what your age. You'll love it.
what I really want to say about Entertainment Park is,
They have the best go-karts plus a great cafe. Games, bowling, simulation, but the go-karts, oh my God, they are so much fun.
look, thing is that this place is,
Perfect for my birthday party. Everyone said it was the best birthday party ever. Yeah!
what I really want to say about this place is,
Just say it!
it's a fully hectic, oh my God, venue.
Finally, entertainmentpark.com.au. And as Tahir says, it's hectic.
And oh my God. Entertainment Park has so much to it.
And we are proud to announce that we have joined forces with this incredible place. They've got simulation cars
You can choose your own car like a Formula One.
or V8 supercars, and you can choose your own track. I love the mountain. I'm king of the mountain. Not Mount Jewett, Mount Panorama.
Plus, there's an incredible go-kart track. No fumes, no smell.
And it's got a booster button too.
These booster buttons unlock a video game. They're real. I'll catch you. Beat your fastest lap. Challenge your friends.
Have a feed at the cafe with an unbelievable menu. What? Dessert, coffee, and of course, a fully licensed bar.
10-pin bowling, video games, skills testers, laughs, play area, chill out areas and lounges, DJs and fun music.
It's safe, friendly, and plenty of parking. But some people drive to the city for that.
That's stupid.
Book now at entertainmentpark.com.au. Not just for kids.
There is nothing like the mountain, the speed, the history, and most importantly, the sound. It's part of the Bathurst 1000, and now it's part of your whiskey too. Aged to perfection with the sweet sounds of a roaring V8 pumping through each oak barrel. Like a perfect lap of the mountain, each sip will leave you wanting more. For the second year, Nerdos.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for waiting. We're back for race 3. Another 15 lap. We've had to cut it short because we had some technical issues earlier in the night. So it's going to be another 15 lap race. Let's hope they get through turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cleanly and make a race of it. So the boys are quitting up now. Michelle Mac Collins deserves P1, although he's on the outside in my view. If Broadbent gets the jump, then he'll be able to get the position. But here we go, we'll find out how they get the job done. Last race of the year, last race of the season, last race with the Holden ZB. There's the green. Broadbent getting a flying start off the line there, just ahead of Mac Collins. Justin Price may try and get to the side. They all get through turn 1 cleanly or cleaner than before. Collins lost the P1, but he's finding to get it back. Right around the outside, he left himself open for Price. He's got to tuck back in, he might as well just stay there. Get a few corners under the belt, just settle in. The whole field, this is much better from the whole field, getting through. Marty Porter, pushing on, moving up to the back of the field too. Great effort just coming up next to Bill Cosmo there, down the back straight. Tucks in. Oh, look at this, 5 wide. Coming to the braking zone. Back up the front, Broadbent still out front. Collins, Justin Price, and Alex Kiddis had a few words after that last race. We saw Kiddis drop a couple of positions, but we'll have to investigate that after the round tonight, probably tomorrow when we get to see the replays. Oh, looks like Marty Porter's turned around. Lost a few drivers between that exchange too, so a couple of Queensland boys have dropped out. Stephen O'Brien's still with us from Stock Car Racing. I think Josh Just and boys from Queensland have had to pull out. Look at this. What's that, top 5 or 6 in the line? Still together, that's the sort of racing we want to see. Keep it together and clean. Bit of a gap forming ahead of Bill Cosmo there. Stephen O'Brien almost got taken out by the rear wing of Mac Collins. Oh, he's going to go for it under brake. So is Alex Kiddis as he just cuts across Justin Price there. Relatively clean. Price just delayed turning in just to avoid that. As he probably saw the move going. And Scott Flack up there too. So this is the top 5 now. Broadbent just taking a wider line to get a faster exit. Just kept Alex Kiddis just a little bit as Kiddis smashing the fastest lap of the race with a 1:19.2. Nice and solid driving from Alex Kiddis from Victoria. It's right up the back bumper of Craig Broadbent. Got a 2-car pile-up. Justin Price has backed it up against the wall, trapping David Baker there. He's just come in the path. It's a massive pile-up here. Dennis is still on the roof. Cosmo around. Price is going to lose a lot of position. Dennis is cars go sideways, but it looks like Justin Bryce is relegated back to the back of the grid with Alex Kiddis. They'll be fighting through the grid. So we're left with 14 cars now, and this is 13 and 14. Nick Collins up ahead of Craig Broadbent, just flying. Taking almost a second off the previous fastest lap with a 1:18.3. Broadbent doing all that he can to keep to the back of Collins, as Collins is looking to make it 3 for 3, take the round win. Final round of the year within the Ford Mustangs as we know it, and the Holden ZB. Next year it'll be the Mustang and the Camaro. Still under testing at the moment, but by the time we get back into racing next year, they'll be all set, ready to go. And that's your top 3 spread out after that incident. Brad Martin up in a P4. Stephen O'Brien, Slot Car Racing's up in the top 5 at the moment, and he's got James Spotto right behind him. Oh, Christian Conn slamming that inside wall and getting spat out the side. At the back, he's P7. Didn't lose the position, but he's got Baker charging up behind now. Bryce and Kidd is still up the back with a long way to go. They've given a lot of time away to the front runners as we go back to the front. Top 5 now spread out as we saw earlier, so the closest battle was this one here for P6, James Spotto trying to get the back of Stephen O'Brien, holding the boys out. Christian Collins waiting to collect as well. Looks like Brad Martin's just up the field, so that might come into play in about 3 or 4 laps time, so I'll keep an eye on that. If these guys keep all 4 on the black stuff, we should be a 4-way battle for P4 and all the way home. Last 10 laps of the season. Another block of the circuit at the moment. Guys not watching their mirrors as they reverse. Moving up the position as Stephen O'Brien just dropped back a couple of spots. Maybe he's just happy to sit there for now and stay on the back of these guys. James Spotto up in a P5 now, 10 laps remaining. Matt Collins stretching that lead out to 3.2 seconds now. At MJ Building Motorsports. Craig Broadbent right behind him, and that's Scott Flack. P3, probably where Scott Flack wants to be. He's been battling through the back of the field last couple of rounds, so to have him in P3 is probably more comfortable there. I do know he's got a knee injury at the moment. He's sporting, so he's doing that with quite considerable amount of pain. Christian Conn now stretching that gap. Now chasing down Brad Martin, you can see the gap there. It's only 1.8 at the moment. Closest battle we have is the Spotto Maze battle. Brad Maze hasn't had the best night so far tonight. We've got him on driver cam as well, so we'll bring that up for him. There's Brad Mace on screen, on both screens there. Power Equipment Yanmar. Brad Martin. We've got him on driver cam as well. There he is, Brad Martin for Team Navy. We got P3 last race and he's currently in P4, so good results for him. And he was about P8 in race 1 as well, so he'll do quite well at the end of this round if he holds position. But got Christian Conn charging behind him as well. David Baker's our other driver cam we've got tonight, and he's got himself back up into P6. That's David Baker racing with us in Entertainment Park. See him coming down the main straight. He's got Stephen O'Brien still keeping him company back in P7 at the moment. Just in time to watch him scrape the paint on the exit of the turn. Craig Broadbent doing all he can to stay in touch, but he's 4.6 seconds back. He's gapping Scott Flack at the moment as well. So these boys know how the tyres are going to last, as the last race was 15 laps as well. This one should have been 30, but wasn't to be. Watching Gabriel Nunes struggling back in P14 at the moment. Yes, he gets the Jim's Mowing Award. Once he gets off the grass, then we'll remove that award for him. But that's a fair bit of grass out there. Probably hit that curb as we were talking about earlier on. He's got Brad Martin and Christian Conn coming up behind him as well, so he's going to start getting left anytime soon. We go back up the front. Matt Collins stretching that lead out to 5 seconds now with 6 laps to go. Final race of the season. Collins has been dominating all night. He's had 2 from 2 so far, and he's looking quite confident to take the third race out. Providing he stays on the black stuff and doesn't hit those marbles. As you can see, they're just starting to come up there on the off line. Been coming around to take the final corner of the lap. So quite a considerable gap so far now. Stephen O'Brien on webcam as well. So, there he is. Okay, so Stephen O'Brien, where is he on track? He's up in a P7 for stock car racing. So Stephen O'Brien, who's just come off a Bathurst race, top 5 position with his mate Josh Just, who was racing with early tonight, and those two paired up and did a solid job in our Bathurst 1000 race only 2 Sundays ago, and so they did quite well. Relatively new to the Racecentre family, so we welcome him and hope him and his teammates join us for next year as we head off season 2023. Five laps to go. It's been an honour and a privilege to be hosting these events, as we see Stephen O'Brien now coming under fire from James Spoto and Brad Mays. Now this is a 3-way battle for P7 at the moment. Mays almost getting on the grass there. Stephen O'Brien just driving with cool, calm and collected. He knows he's got the 2 cars behind him. You can see him looking up every now and then just to make sure you still get them. Great shot going over the chicanes there. Oh, just running wide a little bit now. Got to look to his right as Spotto wants to go around the outside. Oh. Please let the guys go. That's great sportsmanship. He didn't have to do that, but he's done that so he doesn't cause any incidents on the last round of the season, costing anyone any points. This is his first actual race with us in a league race. I hope he opens up his account at Newcastle next year. Anyway, back up the front now, Matt Collins serves all the coverage as he's dominated this race once again, stretching that lead to 7 seconds. Craig Broadbent hasn't got an answer for him. He's further back and he's under fire from Scott Black as well, so we'll go to that battle. This is P2 at the moment, race 3, 3 laps to go. This is the closest battle on track other than their Maze Spotto. In fact, it looks like Maze has just got the job done on making that one wide a bit. We haven't seen much of Bill Cosmo this race, but he's in the top 10. Doing a great job ahead of Alex Geddes. Still defending up in P2 ahead of Scott Black. It's one of the closest battles. Not too sure if it's going to get the job done, but Black quite calm and collected, just happy to sit there and wait. And Christian on. It's from the back of the field, it's moved up into P4. That's an awesome job from Christian. Laps to go, he's quite comfortable in P4 at the moment. Brad Martin's back in P5 from Team Navy. David Baker's moved up to P6 as well. Brad Mays just scraped the ball there online and Spotto's coming up behind. If Mays has got enough time up his sleeve to hold position. Only got 2 laps to go. It's been last one for Holden, very sad, but very proud to be broadcasting Ford and Holden battles the last 10 years, and now it's all come to an end. So we're watching the last 2 laps of an end of an era of Ford and Holden. Next year it'll be Ford and Camaro, so we'll see how that one goes in the Gen 3. Matt Collins dominating all night. Going to lead us in, start the last lap for us. Once he does, we'll go through the field just quickly to see where everyone is at. So he crosses the line for the second last time. 15 of 15. Collins has been driving with pure class tonight. Broadbent in P2 ahead of Scott Black. Christian Cond in P4 coming on the main straight now. Baker has got Brad Martin. Brad Martin's probably struggling on those tyres, so Baker up into P5. Really been fighting back. Who knows how he would have went if he actually didn't get caught up in any incidents. But I guess you just got to stay out of trouble and keep your nose clean. So Brad Mays has come around in P8, up P7 ahead of James Otto. When there's another little battle, Steve O'Brien, Bill Cosmo, and it looks like Alex Kiddis from the back of the field. Those two have only just rejoined the back of the field after their early incident. We haven't seen much of them at the latter part of the race. We saw a lot of them at the start there, just parked in track. Justin Price up into P12 now. Harry Potter, Marty Porter up into P3, and Gabriel Nunes back in P14. But Matt Collins coming around race 3 out of 3. Fantastic effort from him. Stellar effort. And that's 3 races. Congratulations. That's Craig Broadbent, Scott Flack in top 3. And Christian Cons coming around the tape P4. See if Collins has given us any donuts. There he goes. Oh, I thought he was going to give us a Shane Van Gisbergen against the wall there, but not to be. JPL Constructions. I think he's better keeping the car clean as we watch the rest of the field. David Baker, Bradley Martin. I'm watching Craig Broadbent going around backwards. That's a skill on its own. You're not watching it in reverse, ladies and gentlemen. That's actually a driver reversing around most of the track. That's Brad Mays crosses the line. James Spotto. Okay, so Matt Collins now giving us the Shane Van Gisbergen. Parks the car as Craig Broadbent reverses the last lap, trying to undo what he did tonight. I'll probably take this opportunity to bring some boys into the commentary box and have a quick chat to them. Because we've got our championship leader and winner, Craig. We've got you online and we're watching you class act reversing right around the lap. That's Racecentre V8 champion for 2022. How do you feel?
Yeah, pretty good. That's all right. Shane, it's a good championship to be part of.
Mate, you dominated all year. You definitely deserved the spoils, and you were hard to beat all year. But tonight, it looks like you found your match in Matt Collins. Yeah, did you have anything left to give him tonight?
No, he was just flat out fast. Couldn't keep up. I don't know where it came from, but he pulled it out. I don't know. Not my best track, I suppose, but yeah, I was pretty impressed with Matt's pace.
Yeah, you guys were pretty much together most of the race, and I mean, apart from tonight, you held off some of the best all year long, and all the battles that came your way or all the challenges you just matched, and you know, it was awesome to watch and be part of, and to watch you in action. You were quite solid all year long, and you were definitely the benchmark for everyone to chase down. So is there anyone you wanted to thank for your season?
Thanks for putting it on. Thanks for all the other competitors who turned up week in, week out. We had some good fields, some solid competition. So yeah, appreciate those guys.
No worries, Craig. Are you looking forward to the 2023 Gen 3 cars?
Yeah, I'd like to see what they're like. Going to be different, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm assuming, or if it's anything to do with the the feedback from the current testing, the cars are going to be a lot rawer to drive, which sounds funny because these cars are raw enough, you know, but apparently the Gen 3 are going to be more down to racecraft and skill. So it could bring them together. We're not too sure, but yeah, I'm excited for one to see how it all pans out.
Yeah, I wonder when we're getting them. I'd like to jump in and have a turn.
Well,
yeah.
FBR are working hard to bring us it as soon as they can. I think it's under testing. They're not releasing any, so if you want everyone, just keep an eye on FBR Factor in Steam and download the current V8s and just get ready for 2023 cars. So should be very good, and we hope to see you back next year as defending champion, Craig.
Yeah, I'll do my best to make it back. It's been a good season with Racecentre.
Well, it's been great having you, mate, and we appreciate you coming in and turning up every week and making it what it is. So again, thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it.
No, thank you. Cheers.
Right, so what I'm going to do now is go back into the main field and talk to everybody, see, get everyone's reactions, and talk to the boys before we close up here.
It's been great. It's been a great season.
Yeah, cheers.
How do you turn, when the car's on its side, how do you flip it back over?
You gotta wait.
Boys,
Yeah, it's the only way I know is to wait.
Hey guys, we're live on air. It's Shane here. Congratulations to the winners and Matt Collins for dominating tonight's race. We don't know how you did it, but stellar job, buddy. You must be proud of that one. I think he's gone. Yeah, he's a builder, so he might have to leave. Guys, I'd like to just thank you closing off an end of an era for Holden and Ford, and you know, we all welcome 2023 with the Gen 3 cars. Just like to thank you guys for turning up week in, week out, and making it a spectacle. And on behalf of Racecentre and Entertainment Park, we thank you very much for turning up.
Yes, thank you.
And thank you, Shane, for putting it on. It's greatly appreciated.
Yeah, thanks, Shane. It's been fantastic, mate.
Well, it's been great hosting you guys, and I hope to see you in 2023. We'll see how the cars pan out and see what they deliver, and put us all on the even playing field for next year. So
Let's hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
right. So make sure you tune in. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate you.
Just a question. Sorry, just a question.
Yes.
Is that going to be a download pretty soon for those Gen 3 cars?
I would say that's for next year. Probably about a month out before the season starts.
And they'll be on Racecentre, Discord, and so on.
We'll definitely announce when it's available. But you can follow them on Steam and Discord as well.
Okay.
FBR Factor.
Okay.
So yeah, they're always talking about it, the developers, and they're constantly working it to make it as accurate as possible. I think they've
Appreciate
got some
it.
pro guys on board too, some current V8 drivers helping them out. So let's see how that goes. So
Fantastic. Can't wait.
all right, guys, good night. Appreciate it again, and hope to see you next year for 2023.
Sure will.
Just want to, while we've got everyone there, just congratulate Craig Broadbent on taking out the championship for 2022, and he's current Racecentre V8 champion for 2020.
Good going.
Congratulations, Craig.
Good work, Craig.
Well done, Craig.
Thanks, boys.
All right, guys, that's enough from me. We'll close this out. Thank you for tuning in, making it a great stream to produce for you guys, and make sure you tune in for next year. We do have one more race next Wednesday for the British Touring Car, but for now, from the V8s, it's the end of the Ford and Holden era, which is quite sad, but it is what it is, and we'll have it all ready for 2023.
Perfect.
Thanks, Shane.
All right, catch you guys later. Thanks, Shane.
Yes.
See you.